Come with me. Come with me to discover the secrets of how thoughts become things, and we will manifest like never before. Come with me, and we'll discover a secret so powerful that will take you far beyond your dreams. Come with me on an unforgettable journey. Come with me. It's already yours. Get ready for this adventure, and I'm thankful for today that you found us, so get ready. The time is now. I'm Zelda Kelly. Welcome to Secrets Laws of Attraction.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Secrets Laws of Attraction. I'm so glad to see you here. I know that you are glad to be here, and I know that you're here for a specific reason, because you want to know what this episode is all about. And I'm going to encourage you to experiment. That's right. Experiment with the laws of attraction. You see, I understand how hard it is to be able to utilize and enjoy the benefits of the laws of attraction. Benefits, you say, Zelda. Yes, that's right. Benefits. You see, the benefits are you become more confident, independent, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I'm not kidding. Those are all attributes of the laws of vibration and the laws of attraction and the laws of manifestation. Of all three of those, the law of vibration is number one. It's first and foremost. Even Albert Einstein said, life is everything in vibration. Something like that. I'll post that in here. But anyway, I want you to experiment with some things, because I think it's now getting time for a lot of you that you want to have things prove to yourself. You want things to prove itself. I mean, after all, you know what they say, the proof is in the pudding. That's what you need. And I say, manifest it. Put yourself in the vibration and in the reality of what it is that you desire and what it is that you want. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about an experiment. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about an experiment that I did, because I don't like to bring anything to you that I don't know that is tried and true or proven, because everything that I've brought to you I know works firsthand. And I have clients who have things work both hand or firsthand. Oh yeah, from both hands. That's right, firsthand. And remember, I'm encouraging you to stay on the path. Don't look at the trees. Stay on the path. Because the law of vibration and attraction and manifestation is actually very simple. Okay. Now, don't leave me a bad comment because I know that there are some of you out there that have been utilizing this for a long time. And you write to me or you tell me, I've been doing this for a long time and nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. I want you to know that your words are so important, because you are a reflection of your words and your thoughts. And remember that your thoughts become things. Your words are very powerful. So if you're saying that nothing has happened, well, nothing is happening. No matter how much you write it down, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you ride around, or you talk on the phone, or you text people, or you think to yourself, and it could be about anything, circumstance, situation, a job, money, wealth, health, abundance, a specific person. If you're walking around and saying, I've been doing all of this and nothing has worked yet, then you're right. Remember Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And that is because when you get on the vibration and the thoughts of this isn't working, the universe looks down at you and says, okay, well, your wish is my command. Because remember, the universe is not affected, nor is it connected to you emotionally. So there's no emotion behind the vibration and the frequency. The only person that brings the vibration and the emotion is you. That's right. It's you. And if you hear a meow right now, everyone is very happy. They've had their breakfast. They have had a nice little drink. I think they're all getting ready to settle down for another little nap. And so you may hear a little meow or two, but you know what I always say, meowing is for humans. So thank you for indulging that. So back to you. Now, I'm not saying that it's your fault. It's not. No way is it. We have been programmed to fail since the beginning of our life here on earth, when we chose to come to earth through our parents and chose these bodies, and we chose how we were going to live and what our destinies are. And yes, that is all chosen. And I have something more to say about that. We have been programmed to fail, starting with when we are very, very young. That no, you can't do that. No. Now, I'm not talking about scolding a child or making sure that they are safe or any of those things. I'm talking about sometimes ignorance. Now, I'm not telling you that people in family or around you are ignorant. Ignorance is only meaning the lack of knowledge. Okay, so we'll just say that. If it makes you more comfortable, we'll just say the lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge causes people to say, no, you can't do that. Oh, wow. Doesn't she think that she's something? She thinks that she's going to be wealthy. Well, I've got news for her. He just thinks that he's going to be getting this job. Boy, oh boy, does he have another think coming. Do you resonate with that? That is really something. You know, one of my favorite movies, I like action movies, is The Terminator from the early 1990s. Oh, I love that movie, don't you? Even if you don't, there's a part in it where the character Sarah is carving into a picnic table. It says, fate is what you make it. Fate is what you make it. You have a choice. And the choice is you can either be positive and change you and your outlook and enjoy the benefits of the laws of vibration, laws of frequency, attraction, manifestation, affirmation, reciprocity. Yes, there's a lot of them, at least 21. I don't have to go all through them. But the change, if you want things to start turning around and being positive for you, has to start with you. You can't look to other ones to make you happy. You can't look to other circumstances, situations, and specific people. And that includes friends, relatives, loved ones, partners, mates. You can't look to others to make you happy. You have to have a level and a degree of happiness within you. And it takes confidence, and it takes knowledge, power. Well, how do you get all that? Well, first of all, I want you to do yourself a favor. I want you to take your camera with your phone, and I want you to turn your camera around like you're taking a selfie. I want you to put it on video, and I want you to look in that video, and I want you to say, you are the only one stopping me from what I'm having. You are the only one that is stopping me from my dreams. You are the only one that is standing between me and success and love and career, opportunity, my new house, a new job, moving on, moving out of state. You get it? Now, that sounds negative, but what I want it to do is resonate with you. I want you to be able to look at yourself saying this negative statement, and I want you to look at your face when you're saying it. Wait a little bit, and then play it back. I think you're going to be very, very surprised. Now I want you to make another video of yourself. Take your camera out, do the same thing, only this time I want you to say, I am the one. I am the one who is creating my destiny by my thoughts, my words, and my deeds. And I am so thankful, and I am so grateful. And you can add whatever you want on there. Now I want you to play both of them, and I want you to look at your facial expressions. I want you to look at the countenance of your face. And you are going to be very, very surprised. You see, this is part of the experiment. Because change, if things you feel are not working for you, and I'm going to take a side trip here, P.S., yes, they are working for you. You just are manifesting the wrong thing. You see, you manifest things 24 hours. It is a law of the universe. It just doesn't start and stop. You just don't all of a sudden say, oh, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to manifest this, because you've been manifesting all of your life. Unfortunately, it's been more negative than positive. Haven't you ever heard someone say to you, oh my gosh, I think I'm cursed. I've had nothing but drama and trauma and trouble for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Maybe if you went back and dissect that time frame, you would realize that you attracted some of it. And you tried to manipulate a lot of it to try to get away from it, and it didn't work. And I'm not talking about you being a bad person. We've all done that. We all try to create a reality when things are hurting and when things are not going so good. The good news is it's all temporary. When you look into the span of a lifetime, having a year of trouble isn't so bad. I want you to now believe that you can turn things around for you, but it takes you. You can't depend on your family or your specific person, your job, your circumstance, your health, your wealth, your well-being. You can't depend on anything else except yourself in this. Now, of course, you're going to have assistance from other people, because the first and foremost thing you want to do is constantly, day after day, say, I am attracting like-minded people that understand the laws of attraction, who are positive and who have something positive to bring to the table in a relationship, and that is friendship, relationship, family member with me. Negative falls away from me. negative people fall away from me. And I'm going to tell you something. When you're so positive, what's going to happen is your friends and your family are going to look at you like you're either nuts, and that's kind of fun, or they're not going to be able to stand to be around you because you're just so, and I've heard this, you're just so positive, I can't stand it. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you is that it feels amazing. And you're not going to give that up to make anyone else happy, because misery loves company. You know how that goes. We all have somebody in our life that is like that. And what do? You just love them, but you can't hang around them. You got to move on. So how do you experiment, right? Okay, Zelda, let's get to it. Okay, here we are. How do you experiment with this? Well, I want you to now that you know how you've got to this place, when you don't believe things are working for you, but they really are because you're actually attracting the negative instead of the positive, I want you to think of something. Just think of something. You can possibly attract a new ladder. You can attract seeing a circumstance. Well, maybe you want to see a beautiful bird. Maybe you want somebody to buy you a cup of coffee. Maybe you want someone to see, or to see you and tell you that you are really a wonderful person. And if that's what you want, I'm here to tell you, you really are a wonderful person. Maybe you just want to drive down the road and see a yellow VW, and that will make you happy. And I'm going to tell you, when you start thinking of that, you're going to start seeing it. Haven't you ever thought of a song, and then all of a sudden, within a day, maybe within hours, you hear it on the radio playing? I know you have. We've all done that. And that is a part of the laws of attraction. I'm asking you to please don't be your own worst enemy in this. There's no reason to be, because you have all the tools. You have all the ability to turn this circumstance around for you in a flash and a heartbeat, in no time flat. And that is to catch yourself every time you start thinking, well, this isn't working. Well, gee whiz, I'm doing all this. I'm trying to attract this specific situation, and just nothing is working. That's right. Think about what you're saying. Become that person who you really want to be. Right? Might want to go back and listen to a few of these episodes, and you're going to hear, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And if you are negative, and if you are believing things aren't working out, well then, they aren't working out. Change it. Do it now. Change starts within you. It's exciting to feel that change and to really, really believe that you really do have the ability to do this. Okay, so here's the experiment. You start writing things down. And again, I'm asking you to write things down because it helps you get that emotion through your thoughts. Your thoughts create things. Your thought creates energy. Energy creates the vibration. The vibration gets you on the frequency of what it is that you want. Example, haven't you ever bought another car or a new car, and you never recognized that car on the road, but the moment that you buy that new car, you see all these same cars rolling around and you think, why have I never noticed that before? It's because you attracted it, because you got that car yourself that you attracted, and now you're attracting more. That's how it works. So I want you to just do this experiment. Write it down. Write down, someone's going to buy me a cup of coffee, or someone's going to invite me to lunch. Or I have a friend that I haven't heard from in 5 months, 5 days, maybe even 5 years. I've done that. There was a friend that I hadn't heard from in 10 years. And when I started thinking about him and writing it down and really just putting it out there and smile when you do it, it's almost jokingly, because that's how happy you are to be manifesting and attracting, and especially other people and these specific people that you want in your life, these specific circumstances. So what is going to happen when you start doing this? You're going to start growing. You're going to become happier. You're not going to become as needy and desperate. You're not going to be worrying as much. Your anger level is going to go down. Your patience level is going to go up. Oh, wow, who are you? That's what's going to happen. People are going to look at you and they're going to say, wow, who are you and what have you done with you? It's the new and improved you. That's what it's all about. That's the experiment. But the experiment is here. When you start attracting things that you normally wouldn't really think about, and you get them, oh, look out. That is a happy day when that happens. Like if you want to see a specific sign or if you want to hear a specific song, pick one out from 10 years ago and watch. You're going to hear it on the radio and you're going to be blown away, because that's you. Because you're putting yourself in that circumstance where you're in line to get it. You've now ordered what you want from the catalog of the universe and you're just waiting for it to be delivered. It really is that simple. It really is that simple. So think of something. Experiment with it. Smile. And even jokingly say, I just know, wouldn't it be nice? Now remember that. Wouldn't it be nice if I were just as blessed in many areas that I know that I'm blessed in? That's kind of broad, but that's going to help you. And I remember to always say, things always work out for me. But here's a little word of caution, and then I'm going to tell you what I've done. Here's a little word of caution. Sometimes during this process, this growth spurt that we have, and we think that we want a certain thing or a certain person or a certain circumstance or a certain job or a certain whatever, house or car, whatever the case may be, sometimes when you get it, you're going to take a breath and you're going to go, oh no, I may not want that. And so that's why you have to be very cautious. You have to know what it is that you want, because you have to watch what you wish for, because you just might get it. And why do you feel that way? It's not because that person or whatever it is has changed, but you have. You've grown. Yes, but Zelda, I don't want to change. If that means that I have to change and I don't like that person, or if it means that I won't like that circumstance, then I just don't want to do that. Oh, baloney. Yes, you do. Because if not, those things may just hold you back. Well, what will they hold you back from? Your destiny. What you're here for. And if you don't know what you're here for, you will. Keep asking for it. Wouldn't it be nice if I knew what my destiny here was? Wouldn't it be nice if I knew how to be a blessing to other people? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Because everything, most generally, always works out for me. If you're hearing this for the first time, I do want to invite you to go back and listen to a few of our episodes to catch you up to now. But here's what I've done, and I just think this is kind of hilarious. For the past few weeks, I've been walking around my home going, I'm famous. I'm famous. Yes, famous people want to talk to me. Famous people want to meet me. I'm famous. I'm very well known. I'm famous. And believe me, I have you talk about raising the vibration when you say this. It's funny because now when I'm looking at YouTube on my big screen television, every now and then I'll see my own video come up. And what the first thing that I think of is, if I'm seeing that, how many other people are seeing that? I must be famous. I'm famous. And actually, this is kind of a joke. And not only that, it's I'm the one. I'm the one who's famous. I'm the one. I am the one, and everyone wants to be me. Now, that's kind of funny. And my son always kind of laughs at that one. And I do it as a joke. But here's what happened. I got an email yesterday from someone, and at first I thought, oh, gee, this is a spam. This is a joke. This is something else. But it is the director of a new Laws of Attraction movie that is coming out. And they have asked me to participate in the movie. Now, this is connected to some big, like The Secret type movies. It's not The Secret, it's another one. And I thought, how did this happen? How did this happen? And then I remembered a few weeks ago when I started this journey on this I Am Famous, I wasn't even thinking really about anything. And I saw this director talking about this movie on social media, and I sent him a private message. I gave him my email address, and I said, wow, would I ever love to talk to you? The law of attraction, law of vibration, manifestation, reciprocity, all of this has changed my life. At one time, I was homeless, and I have certainly come a long way from that moment in my life. And that was many years ago. And I told him a little bit about my story. And now that I teach laws of attraction. And when I started thinking about all this, I put two and two together that that's how he emailed me. He is the director and asked me to come into this movie. Now, will I do it? I'm not certain, because it will affect many people. And with affecting many people, I don't know, there may be some ramification to it that I need to really think about. And that's the other point that I want to make for you. Think about what you're doing. Not only how it will affect you, your family, your loved ones, people you're around. Be courteous. Always focus on yourself, but be courteous and don't put anyone else in an awkward position. So I don't know. I'll let you know when the time comes. Or you'll probably see me when the time comes. And if you do, that's great too. But here's a point that I want to make to you. I wrote that DM to that specific person, that director, weeks ago. And I forgot about it. I just walked away from it, forgot about it. But what I did was I set the intention. And I planted the seed. And he read it and it grew. And he contacted me. And that's how it works. And that's why I tell you to always be cautious and careful when the time comes. when you are planning on and attracting and manifesting, because what it is that you do today will affect you days from now, weeks from now, months from now, and possibly even years from now. That is proof to you that today is the most important day of your life, because today is that day that you're planning for the future. If you continue to live in the past and you believe that things aren't working out for you, that same mindset is going to fall onto you tomorrow if you don't change it. And you have that opportunity to change it right now. Right now, right this instant. You can have instant gratification if you only work on it, but this takes work. This is a lifestyle. This isn't a fad. This isn't a trend. It is a lifestyle. And you can have and do anything, do anything that you set your intention to do. And I'm not just talking about, oh, okay, well, I just want to have a few $1,000,000 and I'm just going to sit back in this chair and I'm going to wait for somebody to knock on my door and show up out of nowhere and give me $1,000,000. No, that's not how it works. You set your intention and then you still focus on it. But you don't focus out of desperation or want or need, or I just need this and I'm just tired of waiting and I can't wait anymore. Well, believe me, I'm here to tell you that all the work you put into this will be worth the wait plus some, because we always get more than what we could even imagine, and that is biblical. You're going to be so much happier, so don't forget to do the little videos of yourself. And don't forget to write down what it is that you want. Send a message to someone. Do something that is kind of out of the blue, just like what I did. I sent this message to this director. Now, my goodness, if you really stop and think about it, if I got in my head, I would be saying, oh my gosh, this guy will never respond to me because think he's so famous and who am I? Why would he even contact me? Get it? I know you do. I know there's many of you out there, the light bulb is going on. So keep me posted. Keep me informed of how you're doing, because I'm just excited to bring this to you today. Experiment with this. If I'm so blessed that I really want to see it, help me. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I love my life. And I know I'm here for a purpose, and I was purposely and wonderfully made. I have a purpose. And that purpose is not to sit around and think and want and put your happiness in someone else's hands or some other circumstance. You be happy today and you change and you focus on yourself and you do these little experiments and you attract something. And when you start seeing this, I want to know about it. If you'll let me know, you know where to find me. I'm on Facebook, House of Psychic Zelda. And if certainly I'm on Psychic Secrets and I'm on extension number 11. I want to hear. Tell us about it. That's the exciting thing. I want to hear your testimony. In the meantime, I'm famous. And I'll let you know how it goes. And I know that you are here for a reason, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. And I'm so grateful. So going forward, I'm happy for you. I know today is the day. And I want you to be well, be blessed, and be very braveheart. And until I see you again in the next episode of Secrets Laws of Attraction, Stop by Psychic Secrets and say hello. That's www.psychicsecrets.com. And you can see all of these episodes. They're all on the website. Read our blog, say hello. We got some great advisors. And I want to thank them so much for allowing me to share this video with you. So, until I see you again, you be well. I know you are. This is a lot of fun. So, happy manifesting, everyone. Bye for now.